So, here's the deal. This is Truck. Here's how this show runs. I scout artists. Talented, remarkable, one-of-a-kind artists of every genre and every flavor you can dream up. We get in this old truck and we just go. And somewhere out past the second stoplight, windows down, coast on our left, I start pulling stories out of them. Good ones. The ones they haven't really handed to anybody. That's what I've done for the past 10 years. Pulling stories out of people. And our very first guest, she's a good one. Hell of a country singer, hell of a songwriter. She's played stages like Stagecoach and Dreamy Draw. On top of that, I'd say she's a real cowgirl who knows how to roll with the punches. I say that because, well, that door just broke.
Cool, hey, this is so cool. Oh yeah, great.
How do you do it?
You did it.
No.
Wait, is there a buckle there?
Her name is DINER. Strap in, you'll find out why she goes by that. How she's been fighting in a real Taylor Swift kind of way to win back her own music. And personally, my own favorite, why her mom once punched Courtney Love in the face.
Oh man.
I mean, no, but that's what the point of a old pickup truck is it not?
When the talking's done, she climbs in the back of this pickup and plays us a brand new song. It's called Traditional. And here at Truck, well, that's kind of the tradition. We drive, we get deep, and we play great music.
I love it. Well, let me just hold the door.
See,
You get it rolling.
You want to try?
Yeah.
If you're good to hold the door,
I 100% am.
we'll figure it out there.
Yes, yeah.
This is a feeling you've known your whole life. You've just never heard it like this.
This is our time. It's a crazy cosmic journey. I feel fine. Something's so right. This is our time. There's no tired of trying to walk the dotted line. There's no waiting, hesitating, baby. This is our time.
I know, I love it. I feel like that is the point, right? Hell yeah.
I
It's
think
like
so.
real cowgirl style.
Yeah.
It's great.
Complete cowgirl style. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, thanks for holding my door.
Are you kidding me? Of course. Oh my god, this is so cool.
This is been an emotional roller coaster.
Really? A long day?
Oh no, just this truck in general. Just
Really?
you know, it's things like that. It's like everything goes perfect all day, and then it's like
And then-
I'm just gonna throw something at you just to see how you handle.
No, it's so good. It's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. I
such-
want one so bad.
Oh yeah? Do your parents like have cars growing up? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of grew up from like Craigslist cars.
Okay.
You know, like my first car was like a $500 Ford Explorer off Craigslist. And so now I'm obsessed with cars because I never had nice cars growing up. So like that is like my thing. We had a truck kind of like this. It was like probably like a 2007 Ford F-250, blue, dark blue and white.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
That is cool.
I wish we still had it.
All right, well, let's start in the middle.
Okay.
From our phone call,
'Kay.
which was you are in the middle of like big opportunity
Yeah.
explosion
Yes.
coming off
Yes.
like craziness right now.
Mhm.
Okay, so new record coming
Yes.
this summer.
Yes.
New record label.
Yes.
Walk me in. What's going on?
Basically, I have been in a year-long battle, like legal battle, trying to get new music out and just set myself up for the right scenario, right? Because
Okay.
I believe in my new music so much. I don't want it to go. I don't want it to die because in this day and age with music, it's like you're probably gonna get honked at. This day and age of music.
I don't even have a horn.
That's great.
So
Yeah. You know, it's like, it's not just about how good the music is anymore. It's about how you market it, if you have a budget. It's just not the same music industry. So
Okay.
for me, I wanted to make sure that I set myself up right, you know? I wanted to make sure I was making the best decision for me business-wise before putting this album out. And so I
are these
thought-
songs you had been holding on to?
Yes,
Okay.
I wrote like some of them over 2 years ago, but I think that they're like, my goal when I write is to make timeless music, so it's not like they're out of style just because I wrote them 2 years ago.
I mean, as an artist, like, I know this with like writing and stuff. There's times I go back and I rarely listen to any like the work I did previously, because I learn more stuff that I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
a language
Right,
choice
right.
or the composure of something
Right.
I would have changed.
Right.
Like the longer you hold on to a song, the more you tinker with it, or do you feel like this is what it is. It just
I
needs
think
to be
it is what it is. Yeah, I think when you nitpick too much, it kind of just ruins originally. And I tend to write my songs. We do it in like one day. I don't do like a month of writing one song. It's an idea. We flesh the idea out. That song is just that song. There's little words that will be like, maybe it's best to say this different. So we'll like an exchange a word or two.
Yeah.
But no, it's just kind of, that is the song.
So right now there's the legal battle to win your music back. What's the story there? What's happening?
Basically, I was like, I need to make sure that I'm setting myself up I want to be on country radio, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, basically to my people, I'm like, let me out. I'll give you a percentage of the next 2 albums if you just let me go somewhere bigger. Like I've got other opportunities. I just need to make sure this album goes somewhere where it needs to be, and they didn't like that. So
what is their payoff that they get to sink their teeth into it? It's just like they're like, we're gonna hold on to it. Good luck, Diner. We're gonna take the Diner and all the burgers.
They just took it personal. They were butthurt that I wanted to leave, but it wasn't ever personal, and it never is. It's just that I've been doing this since I was literally 2. I've been singing. I've been writing original music since I was 15, and like I've worked my whole life for this, and I don't want it to be a waste. Also, if we don't set it up for success, all the money that everyone's put in goes to waste. So it's like we just have to, there's never a clear path.
They were like, all right, at some point they're like, we'll give it back to you.
What?
You're holding on to your songs for dear life, like you're holding in the store.
I love it. What do you mean give it back to me?
So how did you end up negotiating for your songs back?
Basically I just fought and fought and fought. I got ignored. I went online and went public, and I said, I'm trapped. That's why I haven't released music. All of a sudden those videos started getting deleted from the internet, and turns out there was someone inside deleting my videos. Someone was internally had access to my business page. I mean, it was a lot. It was a really testing year because I've been grinding and failing and grinding and failing, and then music taken away and for years. And so I finally had all this momentum, and then it's so challenging to kind of have to step away from music for a couple months and just like live. And then you kind of lose yourself because you don't really know who you are without it. And then it was just a really challenging year of like, I learned a lot, and yeah, it's not fun. Being an artist is hard.
It shouldn't be that hard.
No, the industry sucks. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna rant. The worst part.
I think that's what we're here for.
Yeah, right. You know, like Labyrinth, did you see that? He posted a thing being like, fuck the industry, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's like, screw you, whoever his record label was. And it's like, the people that ruin it are the people without talent, that have the money, that decided they're just going to, I don't know, control us. And I think like the hardest part is you'll always meet people that are trying to tell you what to do, or that they don't like a song, or like, for instance, like someone told me that my songs were all too cheesy and kitschy and too country pop country titles and like cowboy, cowgirl, and I'm like, that's me. That's my brand.
That's it.
Diner Girl.
That's why it works.
Yeah, and so you just can't listen. And the thing is, the good thing about, I mean, as much as I hate social media and everything, it's like not something I wanted to do as an artist. It is kind of giving artists the power back a little bit, because if you blow up online, you have all the power. The record label now wants to do whatever you want because you are going to the following. It's not like they blew you up, you know? So you the power kind of goes back from your court if you can give yourself a viral moment.
Have you had one of those yet? Have you,
you know what? I've had viral moments, but of course it's never has to do with my music. It's always like a stupid, stupid video that like I posted about Wizard of Oz, or like something for fun. And like, oh wow, this is 7 million views, great. But it's not for the song. Oh, same with like the song my biggest song is something I wrote in 20 minutes that I did not care about.
Which one's that?
It's Raise Your Glass, and like I love it. It's like a country EDM song because I love the guys I did it with. I literally went to the studio. They're like, let's write country EDM. I'm like, cool. 20 minutes, wrote this song, and now it's 2 million plays on Spotify in like 6 months.
I mean, isn't that like the nightmare of like every artist? Like, and then Bruce Springsteen, same thing. That's Dancing in the Dark was like a song that his manager, he put the whole album together. It was like, you need a pop song, you need a pop song, you need a pop song. And he was just like, oh my God, fuck this guy. Like,
Yeah.
Sure, I'm gonna just go home. And it was just all about like how life can just, you can put all your effort in, and like apparently it's not good enough still.
Right.
And then yeah, it ends up being the #1 hit.
Yeah, and no one actually really knows. And you know what? I'm pretty sure it takes like $1 million to get a #1.
How does that work?
Like you have to have that much money behind a song to really get it.
Oh,
like
all the
really,
way
we
up.
really want
Wow.
to. Yeah, it's,
That's the secret.
Yeah, unless it goes like viral for no reason on TikTok.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
really weird.
But that's
No, yeah.
good. I just learned that now.
It's like a lot of money now. It's just not. Not the same. My mom was a punk rock star in the 80s. She toured with Black Flag, had a record with the Dead Kennedys, like punched Courtney Love in the face. She's the coolest person ever.
Did Courtney say something like
Yeah.
wisecrack, a little sassy? Okay.
Yeah, my mom was dating the guitar player for Black Flag
Okay.
when he cheated on her with Courtney. So then my mom walked up and said, hey, I heard something along the lines of, I heard you aren't great in bed. And then Courtney and her threw hands at each other.
Good. That seems like a very
Yeah.
reason.
Super punk rock.
How does your mom, and this is I think a little bit of your origin story, how's your mom go from punk rock, throwing fists, well-earned fists, to owning a diner?
Yeah, really weird. So after the punk rock days, she started managing the hard rock. She would like book bands and like pretty big bands, and she kind of just she worked her way up from a bus girl all the way to managing the hard rocks.
Okay.
And then we were born in Chicago.
Okay.
My dad was a truck driver, UPS driver. It's too dangerous for him to be out there. So like we want to move to Oregon.
Dangerous like icy roads, or
No,
like
like
sketchy places delivering
Like
packages?
driving under a bridge, people would pile up boxes so that the truck would get stuck underneath, and then they could rob the truck.
What?
Yeah, so it was like, it was just not like a great.
It was a full pirate era happening in
Yeah,
Chicago,
for sure.
and her dad was just a
Yeah.
captain of the UPS truck.
Yeah. But then so we moved to Oregon, bought a horse ranch, 46-acre horse ranch that became a horse business. My mom and dad were pulling up. My mom got a part-time waitressing job at this little diner. One day she walked in and the owner was laying drunk on the floor and was like, the next person that can come up with the money to buy this shithole can have it. And she was like,
She may have called your dad.
she ran out to the car to my dad and was like, we should do this. He's like, I don't know anything about running a restaurant or doing, but they turned it into like the #1 hangover restaurant in Oregon.
And that literally became home.
Yeah.
In many
seriously.
ways.
I mean, I just remember being little and like having to get over like almost a stage fright of like waiting on people and serving people, and I remember being like 8 and I was running the register because it's easy. You just punch in the numbers and then you hit plus or whatever, and if you need change, you enter that in. And I remember being like 8 and this guy was like, if you do this wrong, I'm never coming back here. And I was like mortified. Those are the things that you remember, sadly. I mean, I remember like we would get big containers and make like magic soup as like little kids in the back. Use all the ingredients. My parents would
magic soup. Just
anything
whatever
we could
it's
find.
in
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
giant
edible.
freezer.
So we had like the good kid moments. The cinnamon rolls of food was so good. Like our cinnamon rolls were the size of your head, and they were the recipe my grandma made.
Oh my god.
And one at the state fair. There was like our #1 bestseller.
Yeah, I can believe it. I don't know. I'm a fiend for a good cinnamon bun.
Right.
I don't know why, but was having a week, and as one does when you're having a week, cinnamon buns for dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have you ever chopped them up and made French toast?
No, don't tell me these things.
Dude, dunk it in eggs and vanilla. Do the French toasting in a cinnamon.
shit.
Yeah.
This is a diner specialty?
Yes, cinnamon roll orange shells. Genius.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we can just cut it now. I mean, I
Okay.
think we're good. Cinnamon roll French toast,
Time to sing. Cool.
We'll talk a little bit more.
Where did country influences come from? And then you chose Which I Love to be a California country girl. Tell me about that journey.
So I was really lucky with my mom. Even though she was in punk rock, she also had like musical theater background and all these like really different genres of music under her belt. And so being raised, she played everything. My dad did like Foo Fighters and Nickelback, that's what he always played for us in the car. But with her, it was like country, Shania, Faith Hill, Dolly. And then my dad was more rock, but then we would do musical theater. I remember one time we were on a RV road trip and she put on Dreamgirls. the
Yeah.
movie, and I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So I fell in love with R&B and with country, it just has always been in my life. I grew up on a horse ranch. Like as far as the country mentality, even though I'm from Oregon, people are always like, Oregon's not country. I'm like, actually, like 95% of
See how
Oregon
remote
is
it is out
country.
there?
It is. Yeah. And people are like, I'm like, that we're the Wild West. But yeah, so I mean, people are always trying to say it's not, but I disagree completely. Just because I don't have like necessarily like a Southern accent or I'm not from the South doesn't make me not, I grew up, I didn't know what it was like to order pizza. The only time I was able to order pizza or eat pizza was when we drove 30 minutes into the city. So I'm like, I don't, that lifestyle I really understand of like being in the middle of nowhere.
It's not so bad, I have to say.
No, I know. Yeah. So yeah, with country, I also just write better country music than anything.
It's storytelling.
Yeah.
I obviously have been listening to a lot of your songs, and I'm excited for this new album coming out. Like, in getting to like hear your stories and also read a bit about you, in a way, your lyrics are very therapeutic, and I don't mean that in like they talk about mental health way. They feel like confessions.
Yeah, I love that.
They're like so true to I think who you are.
Yes. Yeah.
I think you have a song, Cowgirls Get the
Yeah.
Blues. And in there you talk about being the local diner girl.
Yeah.
And like it's just you telling people who you are. And it's sung so beautifully and it feels woven so naturally.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because country gives me the space to be a little bit cheesy, which I love. Like it doesn't have to be that serious. Like I can just sing about golf in the diner and like really random things that like are actually real. And then also I love to sing first and foremost. So that's why I started doing music, is because I love to sing. And so country kind of gives me the space to sing. I feel like in pop and other genres, you kind of have to like make a choice to be blocked in a little bit. And like with us, whatever the sound is, whatever the current sound is, you can't sing. And I think with country, it gives me the range to sing and use different melodies and also sing differently too. Cause like there's a song I have called Baby Blue coming out on the next album. And I do the like Leanne rhymes. I do the like vibrato. I do the kind of musical theater vibrato. Yes. Yeah. In it. And so, that's why I love country music.
So then why California? Why LA?
My sister wanted to move here and I was like, I do not want to move to LA. Please no. And she was like, I'm going. And I was like, well, you can't go without me.
What's sister's name?
Morgan.
Morgan?
Shout out to
You
Morgan.
are to blame,
Yeah.
Morgan.
She's like,
But we're here now.
Yeah.
We're grateful for it.
you can't go without me. That city's insane. Like, who's going to protect you? Yeah, I came with her. It's been really hard. LA is not for the weak. I feel like I've been hit by 17 buses. But yeah, I mean, it's been interesting being in California because there aren't a lot of country artists in the LA music scene. And so I have our little bubble, right? But it's fun because it kind of gave me an opportunity to be at the forefront of it versus moving to Nashville and being drowned out by every other girl that's blonde and sings and wants to be Carrie Underwood.
So how'd you crack it?
It's so weird. So like, I don't know it's really interesting, my journey, because no matter how much I think that this isn't for me or how many times I'm like, I can't do this anymore, I'm going to give up. The universe just keeps like weird things keep happening, like draw me back to it. Like I was over it and then I was waiting tables and I decided to get up and sing karaoke for fun while I was serving. And there was a country producer sitting at the table. And he was like, hey, like someone was like, hey, this producer wants you to come talk to him. And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to this random producer. Like, sure, and of course I ended up making 6 songs with him and he was great. And like, or I was playing Desert 5, which is this country rock rooftop bar in LA, which is like my home spot. That's where I play all my gigs. If I have a single release, I play there. Like that's my country family right here in LA. But I'm singing and Nikki Lane walks in, who's like a really established, amazing, like I don't want to say country artist, but like alt country. She's amazing. But she walks in and she's like, hey, do you want to play my stage at Stagecoach? And I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't even have like music I want to put out yet. Like, and she was like, well, if you're ready, end of April, you have a spot at Stagecoach. I'm like, okay. So I geared up and I wrote an entire set in 2 months and played Stagecoach. And 2023.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it
so
was really
cool.
cool. And so that was like the start. And I'm so grateful for her because she like believed in me and she's like, you can, just I was singing covers, and so she really she really kicked me in the butt and got me going. And that kind of like started everything. We love Nikki Lane. I
I
love
love people
her.
who put people up. I think I just saw like this clip recently with Luke Combs. He was
Mhm.
doing an interview and he talks about he would just go on Instagram, find some random kid that's got like 700, 500 followers, but is putting himself out there
Yeah.
and it's good. He'll be like, hey, keep at it.
Yeah.
You know, the confidence that would install.
Yeah. Huge. I mean, I dream of being able to have that opportunity to give to other people. Now I'm like, I'm
What
still
was
in
it
fight
like?
mode. What was it like?
Yeah.
Well, it was the hottest day on planet Earth. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
What time did you go on?
Like 3. And I was wearing a leather vest and leather chaps and pants.
You had to though. That was
the
required.
outfit I wanted to wear, but I thought I was gonna die.
It was
and
all black.
we're fitting like 20 people in a Star Wagon the size of this truck bed, and we're all dying for air conditioning. My MD is like having heat stroke and acting like a crazy person. And we're all, everyone's trying to sneak backstage to just fit in the Star Wagon and like just so we can breathe. And then my bass player's girlfriend decided she was gonna give her shoes to him, and then we got lost, and we ended up we got lost from our like little tour bus we brought, lost from it completely. Ended up walking like 3 miles barefoot on gravel to get out of Stagecoach because we couldn't find, like, I don't know if you've ever been
Yep.
to like Coachella or
Yes.
Stagecoach, but it's
massive.
miserable to get
It's
out
so
of
bad.
if you
It's so
care.
awful.
No, it's so it's hard, but it was really cool. I mean, it was so sick. It was a dream. And so now I won't go back to Stagecoach unless I'm playing because I refuse to. Because I don't want to, like, I just can't.
Once you fly first class.
I can't.
Again, it's another reminder of just like the love there is for country right here
Mhm.
and how California does have a presence.
100%. Yeah. And I don't like the like stigma that you have to be from like the South or you have to be from literal, Alabama to be in country music. I think it's for everybody.
Where are you playing next?
Where am I playing next? On this truck bed in about 20 minutes.
We love that for
Yeah.
us.
Right now I don't have anything planned. I think I just want to get this album out. As soon as the album's recorded, I'm ready to go. Because I'm gonna do I want to line everything up as soon as it's ready.
Take me through the album. What is this album? What's it mean to you?
I mean, what it means to me is like the beginning. It feels like the beginning. Even though it feels like the end on this like struggle it's been to just get here and get an album done and get it out, it feels like the beginning. It's like finally. I like done 15 years of fighting. Now it's time to like finally get the music I want out. So it just
Does the album have a title?
I am between titles right now. I want to do, because my brand is Just Your Local Diner Girl, right? But I want that to be my title album. I want that to be like in like 2 years when I'm like there, that's my like self-titled. And then I don't know. I've thought about like 25-cent jukebox. I've thought about, right now I'm like honestly not worried about the title. I don't know why.
Do you feel like there's a resonating theme throughout the album?
I think it's just confidence. I think it is love. I mean, I wrote all these songs about specific people, and I think it's about like empowerment and fun. Like that is my thing, is I don't have a slow song. Like I think Lasso the Mood is my slowest song. All of my songs are upbeat. Whenever we go into the studio, we're like, okay, we're gonna do the ballad today. I'm like, we always end up getting another idea and switching it up and going to like something upbeat. And I think that's rare too, because I think there aren't a lot of, I think songwriters tend to gravitate to the slower, more meaningful. I just want to have fun. Like the world is in such disarray, I feel like right now. And like part of the reason that I do music is to escape. I listen to music in the car when I drive over like the same song over and over because I'm envisioning myself being like a figure skater in the Olympics. I'm like, like music to me is an escape. And so that's my job, is I want to do the same for other people, is like give them another world to go to.
Do you feel like these songs are a little bit about like arriving, like
Totally.
stepping into like
this era? Yeah.
this new season?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's about just being in the moment. I'm not overthinking. I think, okay, so like for instance, Ray just released his album featuring Hans Zimmer. And I'm like, what? That's insane. That is like the biggest sign off in history in my mind. Like you're making music. And so a lot of times I'm like, okay, is my stuff not good enough? Like, am I overthinking it? Am I not making the best music? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to like even say it. Like she has Hans Zimmer on her music and it's like the coolest girl anthem. And I'm like, I want to put myself there, but I'm not there yet. These songs I made are like fun vibes that make me feel super happy and they get across the message that I want other girls to feel and everything. And like, I'm just going to ignore that pressure to like make the studio Grammy winning album and just have fun and release what it is. Take the expectation out of it and just release this music as it is.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that in this moment.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah. I get that for like, there's so much of the vision of what I wanted this show to be and how I wanted myself to show up in this moment and to let go of the performance and the comparisons to the Theo Vaughns and Chris Williamsons and, you know, and just be like, the best I can do is like enjoy it and be a vessel.
Totally. Yep.
Because otherwise you lose yourself in it.
Well, and like, I think the best thing ever is like the fact that, you know, maybe things didn't go perfect today. It's like such a good sign. Like that is such a good sign. If it went perfect, it's like, are you really doing anything that's that hard? You know what I mean?
It doesn't need to be any harder.
I know. You're dying. You're like, please, this is so hard. And I feel like it's such a good sign. Anytime something bad happens, the first jump or, you know what I mean? The first time you do something and it doesn't go well, I feel like that's great. It's like when I play golf. If you birdie the first hole, you're going to have a shitty round.
I'm with you.
If you double bogey it, you're probably going to have a really good round.
But I'll still take the birdie.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have an official date for the album? No?
June 1st is the goal, but I mean, it's been just a struggle getting. The problem is when you sign to a record label, just don't do it. Don't sign your life away. Don't sign to anything or anyone that has control over you because it's the worst and you will never have a say. And if you can do it by having a viral moment and keeping all the power to yourself, do it because am I allowed to cuss on this?
Yeah.
Fuck the music industry. Like literally the music industry sucks so bad. It's just not set up for artists. And like, I'm struggling just to get the money to get the album out, which is, you know, so there's an estimate and it's going to be this summer, but if people keep slacking, it's going to take a little longer.
All right. I want to ask you something that I was just thinking about, and I'm thinking about more as like you're telling me your story, which is the girl in the diner at 16, I'm guessing had a dream and vision, which is close to maybe just the life you're living right now.
Yeah.
And I'm curious what the vision is now.
I always envisioned myself being here, but I thought it would feel way better. You know, you like as a little kid, you're like, oh, I'm going to sign a record deal and confetti is going to fall out of the sky and life is going to be perfect. And then we just make it, you know, or like, it's just hard. I mean, there's nothing easy about it.
Is that good or bad though?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that is what keeps it going and keeps it worth it is that the fact that it's hard and like every single fan is earned, you don't just like blow up overnight. You have to go into every room, play the little gigs and earn everybody. You know what I mean? Every single fan. So I am so grateful. Like if you would have told me that I did get to this point of like being able to do something like this and I got to play NASCAR, I got to play on the start finish line of the last NASCAR race in Vegas because I wrote a song called NASCAR and that was my goal and like it happened. And so, I mean, I feel unbelievable, but I mean, it's just funny. You just always think it's going to feel a certain way, and it's always harder.
Tell me about the song.
NASCAR?
Are we playing NASCAR today, or are we?
No, I'm playing traditional. You want to hear that one? Yeah. Traditional. So my mom being in punk rock, and she was always my mom and dad are still together, but she always raised us like, you don't need a guy, you don't need a man, you don't, go live your life, travel the world, be independent. So I kind of always had that mentality of like, I'm not doing the white picket fence. I'm not doing the stay-at-home mom thing, which I think is great, but like just not for me. And then I met somebody that I'm like, okay, well, maybe I do want to get married. Maybe I do want
It's funny
kids.
how that happens.
I know. So this song's called Traditional, and it's like my experience in realizing that I do want to be traditional, and I do want the traditional life. I want like the white picket fence and a horse ranch and kids, and that I want that now, but I did not think that I would. So that's what the song's about. Yeah.
Cool. Let's hear it.
Sweet. Ready when you guys are.
Wouldn't catch me dead in an apron making any man's breakfast. Pen and pins on a Pinterest board, a stem wearing wedding dresses. No fencing me in or settling me down, but boy'd I put my boot in my mouth, 'cause you make me wanna be traditional. Wrap a porch around the house and a ring around my finger, kinda typical. I can't believe I'm so unoriginal. It's pitiful. Took a man like you to make an honest woman out of me, who knew I'd be traditional. Never picked a petal off a daisy playing Love Me or Not, till you came in like John Wayne and tamed my Wild West heart. Now I'm wondering what your name sounds like next to mine. It's got me rolling my own eyes. You make me wanna be traditional. Wrap a porch around the house and a ring around my finger, kinda typical. I can't believe I'm so unoriginal. It's pitiful. Took a man like you to make an honest woman out of me, who knew I'd be traditional. Hey, yeah, traditional. If any of my friends heard me talking like this, they wouldn't recognize who the new girl is. You make me wanna be traditional. Wrap a porch around the house and a ring around my finger, kinda typical. I can't believe I'm so unoriginal. It's pitiful. Took a man like you to make an honest woman out of me, who knew I'd be traditional. Hey, yeah, traditional. Naming kids, moving in, trying to meet your parents. Oh, traditional. Lovey-dovey, sweet as honey, call you hubby. Traditional.
Think I got the chance, and I ain't gonna waste it. Honey dripping romance, and the hours have faded.